Go. Good morning. Welcome to Mindful Mondays. Today we're in for a yogic treat. We will be doing a short session of chair yoga followed by a Yoga Nidra journey. Our guide and facilitator today is Helena from Adventure to Peace. She has been with us for several weeks now. We are grateful for her guidance and leadership and strength and support during this challenging time. We are also grateful to Yonkers Public Library, which provides the Zoom platform. We're grateful to the foundation of the Yonkers Public Library, who funds these and other programs for wellness, art, and education and entertainment. We are grateful to Westchester County Legislator Ruth Walter for giving us funding as well. And we are grateful to each and every one of you who form our wellness community. People are the ones who make things happen. Thank you for showing up for yourself and for others. Helena, it's all yours.
Thank you, C. I love listening to you, C, when you introduce this and other programs. You always say very wise things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have done this together now for quite some time. You know the drill. We're working with the elements up and down, or rather, we work in a spiral, actually. I mentioned spiral dynamics last week, I think. So we work earth, water, fire, air, space, and then we do like a balancing class, and then we kind of start over, but we start over a little bit higher up in the spiral. That's the idea. And then I don't know if it happens, but that's like, we have an idea, we have a plan, and then we play by that. And things never work out according to plan, but something happens, and hopefully something good. Another guiding principle that I've learned in my practice is that we do this, it's self-observation without judgment. Self-observation without judgment. So we don't judge our experience as good or bad. It's not like, oh, I really loved this journey, or I didn't like this today because I couldn't sit still, whatever. There's no good or bad, it just is. So we practice, and so it's self-observation without judgment. We just keep on practicing and practicing. We notice what's happening without putting them in good or bad. That's really tricky as a human being, or I find that very tricky as a human being. That's why I keep on practicing. Okay, today we are in the fire element. So we're going to work with fire. The color is yellow. Solar plexus, the third chakra. The mantra that I am playing with is, I embrace and unfold my true life purpose. I embrace and unfold my true life purpose. So you can choose to work with the same mantra that I am, or you pick your own. And sometimes when we listen, we get ideas of mantras that are useful for us to work with for a while, or sometimes we don't get anything. So it's up to you. So you can choose to do what I'm doing, or you pick your own. Okay, so let's start with the, and also remember, so I'm now using my phone as hotspot. If I, for some reason, if it doesn't work out, you just keep on doing something, and then I'll get back in as soon as I can. All right, so let's start seated. And even though we work with fire, we're always in all the elements. We might focus on fire, but we're always working with all the elements and all the senses, all the five senses. So I'm starting with placing my feet on the earth, connecting to earth, yielding into gravity. So gravity keeps me on this earth. I can jump up, but I'm going to get back down. And then noticing the back of my legs touching the chair, feeling the support from the chair. And with that support, I can let my spine lengthen, moving my shoulders a little bit, neck is long. Maybe putting my hands on my knees, checking my knees are there, my legs are there. And then just checking in with my physical body, like how does my physical body feel like today? Observe without judging, just observing, not putting in good or bad. And then moving into the second kosha, the breathing. Checking my breathing. What kind of breathing am I using today? And so I'm noticing that my breathing is a little bit shallower than it usually is. So then I ask myself, what's going on? Maybe I'm nervous. So what is that troubling me? What would make me nervous? Is there a reason? I'm like, not really. And then I will try to deepen my breathing. Lengthen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. And getting back down to earth. And then when I'm ready, I'm deciding I'm going to move into the third kosha and checking what are my feelings? How do I feel right now? What are the thoughts and feelings? What stories am I creating in my mind? And there's a connection between the stories I'm creating and my breathing and my body. And then going back to my breathing, back to my physical body. And then we're going to start move a little bit more. So let's just put your hands on your shoulders and start swimming forward with bent arms. And then go the other way. And then maybe open up the arms. Maybe change direction again. And then release. Arms back on my shoulders and then go from side to side. So a gentle twisting. To start gently twisting from side to side. I can also choose to notice how my feet are helping me to do this. So I have to use my feet and push into earth to move my upper body. And then release. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to one side. We're going to move a little bit. Inhale, arms up again. Exhale and twist to the other side. And keep on doing that. So we're not staying, we keep on moving. Notice how you can connect the breath to the movement if that would be helpful to you. I like to inhale on when I bring my arms up and exhale when I bring the arms down. Maybe you prefer something else. All right, come back to stillness. And let's do, we talked about cats and dogs. Let's do some cat. Let's just work with the spine. Cat and cow. So moving from cat and cow, I was about to call it cat and dog, but dog is a different code, as all of you know. All right, let's come to stillness again. Now we're going to try a twist here. So I'm going to bring my right arm up, bring your right arm high up. I'm mirroring you. And then bring that elbow to the outside of that left knee. just stay there for a moment. Let the pose evolve. So you can stay here, you can release that arm down if you want to, or you can place the other hand on top in Anjali Mudra. And then stay there for a while. Maybe letting the face come closer up to the sky and check out the ceiling. And then release, come back to neutral. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So bringing that left arm up, get tall, 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 tall. Coming into a twist, stay there, wait. Notice what's going on in the body. Decide, do you want to stay here? Do you want to add that other hand? Or maybe you want to do something completely different. Lengthening the inhale, lengthen the exhale. And then release. Okay, let's do the hips. We do this every week. This comes back all the time. So circling that right leg to open up the hip, coming into pigeon, sitting up tall, tall, tall. You know that you've done this a million times. Flexing that foot, you can choose to put the fingers in between your toes. You can choose to lean forward. Another possibility is to gently twist up, check out the ceiling. And then slide the knees together, get up tall, 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 twist away from that knee. Maybe look behind your shoulder and see what's going on there. And then release and come back to neutral. Okay, other side, starting with, so I'm using my core a little bit when I'm lifting the knee, making sure the pit of the belly goes in and up, and then moving into pigeon, maybe using the fingers to bring those toes apart, sitting up tall, tall, tall. Another one possibility is to lean forward. Maybe I stay here, maybe I lean even more, or maybe I back off. Maybe I didn't like it. How can I know if I like something if I don't try it? I have to allow myself to try something and then like, no, I don't like this, and then back off. Maybe playing with the twisting, looking up towards the ceiling. Maybe twisting the other direction, see how that feels. And then sliding the knees together, sit up tall, 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 twist away from the knees. And then release. Okay, we're going to come up to standing and we're going to do 3 sound salutations. So usually we do that in the end, but I decided to do that in the middle of the sequence now. So palms are facing each other, lean forward, transfer the weight and come up to stand. You can do this seated too if that's what you prefer. Okay, so we're going to do just 3 sound salutations. The beginnings. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, down the midline. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. Last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline and stay there in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. I embrace and unfold my true life purpose. And then release. Let's do chair pose. So I'm going to move a little bit closer to the chair so I know the chair is there when I finally sit down. And then finding chair pose. So just sit down and stay right above the chair. Trying to look forward. Using my eyes to look forward. I know the chair is right there. So whenever I'm ready to sit down, I'm going to sit down. Okay, let's move from here to boat pose. So I'm going to move a little bit forward. I have the seat behind me, so I know I can lean back if I need that. And then bringing the knees up, using that core. Maybe bringing both knees up. Maybe lifting the knees. Just playing with that. What kind of boat do I want to be? Do I want to be a tiny little rowboat? Do I want to be a big ship? What kind of boat would I like to be today? So many choices. All right, now we're going to try high lunge. We're going to start on one side. So start on one, so slide over, find a high lunge. Getting that foot behind me, toes are tucked. So like a warrior one or warrior three, but I'm going to keep the knee I'm going to keep the heel off the floor. So high lunge, more of a high lunge, because we're going to do a twist. Okay, so I'm starting in a high lunge, noticing how the front of my leg is opening up. One hand on that knee, bring your right hand up, I'm mirroring you, bring your right arm up, and then finding that twist that we tried in the beginning. Maybe placing the hands on top of each other, and then straightening that back knee a little bit. Maybe opening the arms. And then coming back. And from here, let's do warrior two. So now the heat is going to come down. Maybe I'm actually getting off the chair, and I have the chair there in case I need it. So I'm going to try warrior two standing, and then bringing the arms up in warrior two arms. I can stay here, or maybe I can do some movements with my arms. So playing with fire, we're in fire element today. So maybe my arms are like flames of fire. And then when it's getting too hot, then I'm going to get back on that seat and try the other side. So sliding over to one side, finding the earth behind me with my toes. Hips are facing forward like in warrior one or warrior three. High lunge, I don't want my heel down there because I'm going to do a twist. And if I have the heel down like that, doesn't feel good to me. Okay. Notice first how my right hip, probably your left, is opening up, the hip flexor. Getting that opposite arm high, 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 finding the twist. Maybe placing the hand on top for Anjali Mudra. Noticing how this side feels different from the first side. Maybe straightening that back knee. Maybe checking out the ceiling. And then releasing the pose. And then we're going to move to the warrior two. So the heel comes down. And I'm going to get off my chair. I'm going to get off my chair here. Getting both arms up. I can choose to stay here, or I can play with my arms. And how can I move my arms? What kind of flames can I make? What does my fire look like? And then coming back down. And we're going to do one last thing before we move to the Yoga Nidra. So we're going to try a reversed tabletop. So I'm placing the hands behind me, either that way or that way, depending on how your wrists are feeling. Feet are on the floor, and then bring the shoulders back, shoulder blades together, and then try to lift the hips off the chair. So if I feel like my wrists are hurting, I'm going to go back down, and then I'm going to change and place the fingers the other way and see if that makes a difference. And there's another version of this that's a reverse plank. I can keep my knees straight and then lift my hips off the chair. That's another way. Okay, so we are ready to move into the Yoga Nidra. I'm just going to check my feet on the floor, transfer the weight, and come up to standing. And then getting ready for the Yoga Nidra. So I prefer to have a bolster under my knees and put socks on. You know what works for you. You want to be comfortable. We're going to be here for like 25 minutes or maybe 30 minutes. So you might get cold because you're not moving. And you choose whether you want to have your camera on or off. It's helpful to me. I have a couple of people that I can see. That is helpful to me because it helps me to see what's going on and connect to you. So once again, this is a guided meditation, which means I am more or less telling you what to do, which is not true. You choose whether you want to do or go where I am guiding you. I'm suggesting places to go. You decide if you want to go there or not. And you can follow me for a while and then you're like, no, I don't want to go here. And then you go somewhere else. That's what the inner sanctuary is for. We talk about the Sankalpa and the inner sanctuary. Someone is laughing. So the Sankalpa I am playing with today is, I embrace and unfold my true life purpose. You can choose to use the same or another one. And then the inner sanctuary it's a place of comfort and peace in you. It's always there. Sometimes we forget, but it's always there. So if I'm taking you to a place that I think is fun, but you're like, no, I'm not going here. You go to your inner sanctuary or you go somewhere else. Wherever you know you. I know me and you know you. All right, I think we are getting ready to start. All right, so let your body sink down into the floor. Feel the earth underneath you. holding, and supporting you, rising up to softly cradle you. At this time, nothing else matters. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Remain still for deep nourishment. Repeat these words in your mind. I am awake and aware. I am awake and aware. Now, imagine yourself in a place that feels peaceful and friendly, protected and supportive. It may be outside in nature, somewhere inside, or in an imaginary place. This is your inner sanctuary. Feel yourself here and begin to see all the details around you. The light, the colors, any objects. See yourself in this protected place, sensing the comforting energy, supportive, calm, and protected. At any time during practice, you can guide yourself back here. If anything feels odd or too intense, go back to your inner sanctuary. Your inner sanctuary is always here. It is a part of who you are. Become aware of your upper body. Notice breath in your heart space. The easy rise and fall of breath in your chest. Now go inward, deep inside, and listen. Listen to your heart. Deep listening. What does it say? What is my heart's deepest longing? What does my heart desire? Your heart may speak in words, colors, songs, images, or something else. Allow your heart to speak its truth. From your heart's longing, create a positive statement in present tense as though it's already happening. Now, state your heart's wish 3 times to yourself as the truth. Bring your awareness to your belly. Notice the expansion on the inhale and the soft release on the exhale. Navel rising on the inhale, yielding to earth on exhale. From your navel center, bring awareness to your lower belly, pelvis, right hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Bring awareness to big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. Feel whole right foot. Notice the right calf, back of knee, hamstring, and pelvis. Notice your left hip, left upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Bring awareness to big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. Feel whole left foot. Notice the left calf, back of knee, left hamstring, and pelvis. Bring awareness to lower belly, navel center, solar plexus, lower ribs, rib cage. Sense heart space, heart center. Notice your throat center, right shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Bring awareness to thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, and little finger. Sense your whole right hand. Bring awareness back to throat center. Notice your left shoulder, left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Bring awareness to thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, and little finger. Sense your whole left hand. Bring awareness back to throat center. Feel your neck, back of the head, crown of the head. Feel your forehead. Notice your mind's eye. Become aware of your eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and eyes. Feel your eyes as color, as radiant wisdom, receiving sight. Bring awareness to nose. Feel the tip of the nose. Notice breath passing through the nostrils. Right nostril, left nostril, both nostrils, receiving smell. Shift your attention to your ears. Right ear, left ear, both ears. Notice the outer ear, inner ear, ear canal. Witness your ears hearing, receiving sound. Notice your jaw, lips, teeth, tongue, roof of your mouth, back of your mouth. Sense taste in your mouth. Become aware of the right side of the body. Now feel the left side of the body. Feel back body, side of the body facing the ground, back body. And now feel front body, side of the body facing the sky, front body. Now feel right arm and left leg, right arm and left leg together. Now feel left arm and right leg, left arm and right leg together. Feel whole body now, all parts together, all together as a whole. Feel your whole body. Follow the flow of your natural breath. Notice the inhale. Feel the exhale. Without changing anything, simply notice the breath traveling through your nostrils into your rib cage and down to solar plexus. Every breath clears the way. Every inhale gives clarity. Now, notice your natural exhalation. As you exhale, observe how light radiates out through the body. Inhale clarity. Exhale light. Inhale clarity to core. Exhale light out through body. Remember a time when you felt motivated. Now, notice where in your body you sense the emotion of motivation. Notice the color. Notice the shape. Imagine the shape of motivation changing with your breath. How does it move? How does it feel to be motivated? You find yourself at the bottom of the ocean. With 6 limbs, you slowly crawl up towards land. It's close now. You can see the sky and the sun. You break through the surface and start to breathe. Your lungs fill with air for the first time. Oxygen is rushing to every cell in your body. With hands and feet, you push and pull yourself up on land. It's a lot of work. When you've come far enough, you lay down to rest. The sand is warm and the sun dries the back of your body. You turn around. The yellow sun shines through your eyelids. The front body gets warmer. You feel energy in your upper belly, like a ball of fire twisting and turning inside of you. With your mind's eye, you look at it, observe it. Notice the shape, the color, the movements. You see power and love. It's time to get up. Feet securely grounded into earth. Spine straight and tall. Arms hanging ready by your sides. It feels different. You look at your arms, hands, fingers bending and stretching. You lift your strong arms up towards the sky to greet the new day. The heat from the sun fills your body with clarity and compassion. With calm confidence, you start walking. There is power and commitment in your step. The transformation has helped you see who you really are. You embrace and unfold your true life purpose. There's a staff in your right hand. A few belongings are thrown in a bag over your shoulder. With trained eyes, you search the ground, looking for signs. You see them. Different prints moving in the same direction. You have done this so many times before. You know the drill. Yet, this time it feels different. Something special is about to happen. You look up towards the mountains, looking for that familiar ledge. The ground is dry and all the feet, hooves and paws are kicking up dust. Your throat feels dry. You take a sip of water. The commotion is slowly coming to an end. All beings are settling and waiting. Waiting for what? All eyes are gazing towards the empty ledge. Who is coming? The wind starts playing with the dust on the ledge, picks it up, turns it into a red dust ball. It keeps changing. The red turns to orange. Suddenly, it bursts into yellow flames. A ball of fire is playing just above the ground, twisting, turning, and laughing. It's growing bigger. Soon the fire is all around you. You stand still. You are completely cool and calm. You look at your arms and hands, legs, and feet. There is a shield around you, protecting you. The fire can't hurt you. You close your eyes and smile. You spread your fingers and raise your arms. You turn your face towards the sky in gratitude. You feel the transformation happening in your body. Your skin is cool and smooth. Your mind is clear. Slowly, the fire withdraws, leaving the earth green and fresh. You hear the birds chirping in the sky. You smell the leaves and the grass. Animals are feeding and drinking side by side. Your body is shining like a golden star. You feel loved. A new day has begun. Now, remember your heart's longing. The positive statement you set at the beginning of practice. Repeat it 3 times to yourself as though it's already happening. Let this truth fill every cell of your body. Notice all the space around you. Sense the space within you. Feel the sense of calm confidence, whole and complete. Notice that part of you that is the witness, the one who has observed your body, breath, and journey. And now begin to notice thoughts and feelings flowing through your awareness again. Notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. Invite your breath to deepen now. Feel yourself reawakening. Become aware of your physical body resting on the earth. Before moving, just sense your hands. Now begin to wiggle your fingers. Notice your feet. Wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. A slow awakening. Deep breath into your belly. And then slowly roll to your left hand side. Press your hands into the floor and come up to a comfortable seated position. Lengthen your spine. Take a full breath in and let it go. Bring your hands up in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. Gently bow your head in gratitude for this practice, thousands of years old. Thank your inner guide, your past, present, and future teachers, and all the people that are joining you on this journey. Allow the eyes to slowly open. Raise your gaze. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today.